Happy Monday. Welcome back. Welcome to the intermediate morning routine where we just kind of get our bodies moving, get our fascia moving, most importantly, just to make us feel better as we go about our day. Because going into a cold is kind of rough, so we want to go in feeling already awake and alive. So I hope you will join me on this journey because it's so much easier when we do it together. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And right after this, maybe at 7:20, we're gonna hop back on and do our choreography workshop, which is just over several live sessions, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We will do a little part of a song choreography from its beginning, learning the steps, to cleaning it up. And usually on Saturdays we meet up and we just kind of perform it for each other. So if we ever needed it, it's ready to go. All right, my flare flies. I hope you will join me on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, always for the morning routine. And put your legs very comfortable distance apart, maybe a little wider than shoulder width. And imagine them as two great big sturdy tree trunks. And those tree trunks have roots that go deep into the ground and anchor you there. So you're nice and heavy and rooted and grounded. And let's take our arms going up. And exhale going down. And arms going up. And exhale going down. And arms going up. And exhale, going down. And this time, we're gonna bring our shoulders up to our ears. And a nice big stretch up. Stretch and stretch, stretch. Don't worry, your shoulders can hit your ears. Stretch to the sky, but keep those legs rooted to the ground. And exhale down. And inhale again. This time, we're just gonna tip over a little to the left. Now this isn't the full body going, this is just the upper body, so you can have a little bend in the knees. It's just like your rib cage is tipping over. And coming back to the middle, stretching up again, and your rib cage is tipping to the right. And then we're gonna go left and right, and try and make the movement continuous. Our fascias love long, smooth movements, continuous. That's what gets them warmed up the best, and then if you want to, you can move on to deeper muscles. And right. And exhale again. And inhale, coming all the way up. This time, just look a little bit to the sky. And again, just tilt that rib cage back. And up. And tilt your rib cage back, and come back up. Try and keep everything below your rib cage, more or less still. We're just going to try and isolate different parts of our body. Up, and down, and bring them down. And shoulders up to your ears, and release them. And shoulders up to your ears, and release, and roll them back to a nice big posture. So your shoulder blades are joining, so you can let them fall forward. Big roll back, and feel like your chest is going up to the sky. Nice proud posture, and forward, and join your shoulder blades, and get that nice proud posture. And throughout the day, whenever you think of it, roll your shoulders back so you have that nice, proud posture going on. All right, and today let's roll backward to the position we were in front, your shoulders, and roll in front, and let's roll back again so we don't forget our posture feeling. Dropping our chins toward our chest. If you have any neck pain at all, do not do this part. So this is really just the top of our head, dropping down, coming up, I'm going to roll my left ear toward my left shoulder and back to the middle. And now I'm going to roll my right ear toward my right shoulder and back to middle, left ear to left shoulder. I'm going back and forth a few times. And back to the middle and come back up. Now I just do move towards the sky. Just look like you're watching birds who are up in the sky ahead of you. And down, and up, and down. Okay, so let's start with our chicken flips. So you're raising your elbows up and down. And then we lift, just tap our shoulders a little bit. With our hands, our elbows are staying in place at our sides. Okay, now I bring them down so that they're like a tabletop. And from here, I want you to lift your elbows up. So it's your elbows that are driving the movement. So it's not your hands that are bringing you up. You want to feel those elbows lifting you. So our choreography, we're going to start to also work on some more upper body movements. In each piece, I'm doing something a little bit different. The next piece we're doing that we're going to start today is Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter. Okay, and rolling wrists inwards. And rolling them outwards. And I want you to take from your pinky, press your pinky down, then your ring finger, then your middle finger, then your pointer, then your thumb. And pinky, ring, middle, pointer, thumb. Pinky, ring, middle, pointer, thumb. And if you can get a nice smooth movement in there, do that. And then we're going to open and close. Your tree frog, jumping. Nice stretch when you open your hands. Okay, then bring your hands to your side. And I want you to feel like somebody's grabbing your hand and pulling you towards the left side. But this is, again, we're going to just try and do a rib cage. I want you to try and feel that. If you don't really feel that, put your hands on it and try and guide it. And even if it's not really moving, try and visualize it as you're doing it so that your brain connects to that part of your body. And back and forth. And hands on your hips. And this time we are going to do our waist. Try and keep your hips in place. And around the other way. And coming down, we're going to bend our knees a little more. And we're going to shift our weight from one side to the other. Think about your shoulders and your hips as a square. And that square is sliding along a flat surface. So you're not going to lose your square. Not going to let it be something else. Okay, coming to the middle. And from here down, I want you to swing like a bell. So you're kind of down in the middle. You straighten up a little bit to the side. But you try not to use your legs too much. You're just going from here down. So it's not really your hips moving. You're swinging like a bell. And knee bends. These are just knee bends, going up and down, warming our knees up. And this time we're going to go a little deeper, and a little deeper, and deeper, and this time lean forward, put your hands on the floor, and your butt goes up to the sky. And if you can't get your hands on the floor, you can grab your shins or your knees, and we're going to bend and straighten in that position, and each time try and get our bodies a little bit closer to our legs. Roll back up, grab onto something if you need. Stretch out our Achilles. And bend your leg a little bit so you get a different stretch. And then switch your legs out. Stretch that Achilles. And bend it. Get another stretch in the lower part. Still holding on. Ankle circles one way. And ankle circles the other way. And ankle circles the other one. And going the other direction. And feet flat on the floor. I want you to feel like you have a triangle in your foot. The heel is the triangle, and then the other two sides, so it's like right here, that's your triangle. And here, feel like that is planted on the floor. And open your toes as wide as you can. If you can't, visualize it. Try and get that connection. Pretend you're doing it, and slowly but surely you will do it. And open, and close, and out like a fan, and close the fan. And open the fan. Open the fan and shut the fan. Now, you've still got that triangle that's attached to the ground. Bring your weight a little bit over the balls of your feet and just a little bounce up and down, releasing your heels. And big breath in. And exhale through your mouth, and big breath into the side, and big Monday hug. Give yourself a big enough hug, enough love to get through the week. All right, my flare flies, if you want to join me around 7:20, we're gonna start our new choreography. Otherwise, we're here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We start with the beginner routine at 6:30. We jump right back on for this intermediate routine. And we are going to do this together because that makes it just so much easier. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. My flare flies, my love to you. And I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.